How is an episode about marketing lies going to help our audience, Dan?
Well, it does sound like a bit of a weird one, but for any marketer listening, we're going to be shining the light on some of the things that lots of people talk about in the marketing world that we don't believe are true. And I think understanding why these things aren't true will help you improve your marketing. So hopefully it's going to be an interesting discussion.
It will.
This is subjective as well. So this is our opinion. So again, anything you hear, take with a pinch of salt.
But our opinions are better than anyone else's opinions.
True.
So that kind of balances it out.
True.
So, do you want to go ahead with yours, Dan?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever heard "Build it and they will come"?
Do you know what, Dan? I have. And it was actually on my list. You stole it.
I just think this is absolute rubbish. Imagine like if this was true, our jobs, well, we wouldn't have jobs, would we? Because we're marketers that help get attention to...
I think the true thing is build it and probably no one will know you've built it.
Yeah.
That should be the saying.
It just takes a lot of time to get people to know you.
Yeah. So, build it and no one will know you've built it. Build it and shout about it and people might come.
And what's your next one, Lloyd?
So my next one is anyone can build a business and market a business that's going to make you millions. Because from personal experience, I think even though I'm good at a lot of business stuff, without you, I couldn't have had a business as successful as this. So I think the thing online of people saying like it's really easy to build and market a new business. Well, not, they don't say it's easy, but they say you just need to buy this $5,000 course and then anyone can do it. I just think it isn't true.
There's so much more to think about than you think when starting out. At least we talk about this a lot, how we've got completely different sets of skills and it works really well. And at the start, if I would have known how many different things you need to know to run a successful business, I probably wouldn't have started on. Yeah,
definitely.
Anything else? What other lies have you heard, Lloyd?
So, very marketing one. You need to be on this platform. Otherwise, everyone's going to be on this. You'll fail if you don't. No, you don't. There's no social media platform or certain website you need to be on to have success. So there are very successful businesses, massive businesses that aren't on Twitter. There are massive businesses that aren't on Facebook. There are massive businesses that aren't on this website that this local guy at a networking meeting says you have to be on and you have to pay him £20 a month to be on it. I think everyone has their own expertise and pushes what they know and what they're good at, but your business doesn't necessarily need it. So don't listen to someone. If they're like, you've got to be on TikTok, at the moment, for a lot of businesses, I would say probably a good idea to explore TikTok, but you don't need to be on it. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah.
I think that, like you say, there's businesses that are like hugely successful just through email marketing that a lot of people now would say that's not going to work. I think this is a trend, especially with marketers though, because there's so many new platforms coming out, because things change so all the time. Marketers want to be the first to adopt everything because they think that kind of first mover strategy of if I'm the first person to join this new platform and it blows up, then I'll be like influential on there.
Yeah.
But because there's so many platforms, like when Clubhouse came around, some people invested crazy amounts of time because of the way the platform was built. You literally had to be on it live, having a chat for it to get any exposure. So people just spent so much time during...
And marketers who were then experts in Clubhouse were telling all of their clients and their audience that they need to be on Clubhouse because that's beneficial to them. They're not saying you have to be on Clubhouse because your business actually has to be on Clubhouse. So like you said, we analysed Clubhouse and realised it wasn't worth us investing the time, or we didn't think so at that point. In 3 years, Clubhouse may adapt and change and we might think it's worth it. But I think be aware of marketers that push, you have to do this, you have to be on this, because that's usually in their best interest, or it's just what they know the most about. So they're saying you have to do this.
I think this has been a shift in the way we communicate over the years, because early on, I definitely was one of the people that said, you got to be on LinkedIn. You got to be on Facebook, do Facebook ads, because that was working for us. I was like, oh, it's going to work for everyone.
It's what we felt most comfortable with. We knew we could deliver value to clients on that because we were really good at it.
And now I'm way more like, whenever we talk about, and all these podcast episodes, we kind of give context that listen to this because this is what's worked for us, but it may not for you. There may be something better for you. Like your skills may be matched with a different platform, with a different type of marketing. Your audience may not be on any of the platforms we're talking about. So definitely take every piece of advice from marketers you hear with a pinch of salt, especially us, because we're just sharing. This is what this podcast is all about, sharing our experience.
I think I've realised a big marketing lie as well.
What?
And that's that the title of this, I think, is 10 marketing lies. And I haven't kept track of how many there are, but I think we've doubled up. I don't think there's 10.
No.
So just another example how marketers lie to you.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 sounded good, so we put it in the title.
And I mean, before you said that, we could have just changed the title to the number it was that we said, and that would have been fine too.
Yeah, but I want to lie to them.
so we'll still name this 10.
This is just to show you, even people you trust can lie to your face.
Yeah.